Hey, it's Ren, and today I'm going to be talking about Best Buy and how I actually hate them as a company. Now, you're probably like, why are you mad at Best Buy? What did they do to you? Well, you see, I have a 2060. It's a fairly good graphics card. I really do genuinely enjoy it, but I cannot play certain games about with the 2060, and I don't feel comfortable overclocking anything at all, especially if my computer is on the verge of exploding every time I run a GPU intensive game. But yeah, I tried to get my 3080 Ti. I walked into Best Buy. I'm like, yo, I got like $2,000. Can I get one? And they're like, oh yeah, sure, you can. But you'll have to get it like back ordered. I'm like, okay, that's fine. So they're like, okay, but yeah, there'll be $200 fee. I'm like, what do you mean there'll be $200 fee? They're like, well, we have a subscription for this thing here. You need it to buy GPU. I'm like, what do you mean? I need a $200 subscription. And I was like, how long does this subscription last? Like forever? And she's like, no, it only lasts a year. I'm like, so you're telling me that if I want to buy GPU, I have to shell out $200 more? And she's like, yeah, you do. I'm just like, well, go fuck yourself. I'm not doing that. So here I am. I'm just getting mad. I can't buy a GPU from Best Buy. I know it sounds like a first world fucking problem, but I mean, pain in the ass. Like the only people it helps are scalpers, and that's the truth. Like, because with a scalper, they have a bunch of money from scalping GPUs, and they're like, $200. That's more like a business expense, because they're already selling GPUs for like maybe 3 to 4 times the amount. I've seen GT 730s for way too much, like $1,000 for GT 730, and it's not good at all. It is. I have people trying to tell me, "Oh, bro, it's good. It's a mixed 100%." No, you go fuck yourselves. And I looked into the subscription, and I guess it's for like computers and PS5s and Xbox Series X's and shit like that. Like, you can screw off with all that shit. Like, I ain't paying. This here it's basically holding GPUs hostage. Like, yeah, you better pay this $200 ransom to buy your GPU back. Or not buy back, but like, yeah, you're gonna pay this $200 ransom to us because we're shady middlemen, and if you don't, you can't get it. And I'm just like, man. Like, I just want to buy a GPU. I just want a grill. I want a grill. And they're like, no, you can't grill. You need the $200 propane fine fee. I'm just like, okay. So, yeah, I'm not buying anything ever again from Best Buy. Unless it's like an aux cable or something like that. That's the only... Because where I live, it's like the only tech store. Like, within like, I don't know, half hour, 45-minute walk from my house. Like, I'll leave because I'm not walking like 2 hours away. No, and then walking 2 hours back. No, screw that. I would rather walk an hour to a place, maybe 45 minutes to a place, to pick up an aux cord instead of walking 2 hours, because that's just a waste of my time. I'm not walking 4 hours. I would rather walk 2 hours than 4 hours. You're probably like, oh, just get a car. Yeah, no, I'm too poor to afford a car. And you're like, oh, how are you affording this GPU? I'm like, well, you see, since I don't have a car, I can afford these things. So because I live within actually, I've always lived reasonably within walking distance of my work, because I don't know, like driving is cool and all, but like, I don't know, there's something about walking to work where it's just better. Yeah, even during like blizzards and stuff like that, I'm like, man, I'm so glad I'm not on the roads, because I would probably crash my car and fucking die. So yeah, no, Best Buy is pretty much lost a high roller customer. I'm pretty sure I'm probably considered a whale with how much I spend on technology. Uh, I'm not exaggerating either. When I go to replace technology, I'm usually buying more than one thing. I'm like, oh shit, my keyboard's dead. Shit, may as well be time for a new mouse. Stuff like that. Yeah. So, anyways, if you liked hearing my rant about me disliking Best Buy's stupid thing and my story about trying to buy a GPU and basically telling them to fuck off, me telling Best Buy to fuck off and shit like that, please, just like and subscribe. I wish I could tell you to dislike it, but the dislikes aren't public anymore, so it's no fucking point. No point in becoming the most disliked YouTube channel on YouTube anymore. And goodbye.